Hi lovelies, today I'm going to be showing you my full demo and review of these 3 different dry shampoos, which are all vegan, they're all cruelty free, and so I've been using them for a long time. As you can probably tell from this one being nearly empty, I've been testing these out, and so I wanted to do a full demo and review for you so that you can better inform your decisions. So I just wanted to start by explaining my hair type. So I've got obviously long, very fine hair, and it's color treated and it's damaged, and I get very oily roots. So basically I have to wash my hair every other day to make sure that my hair is actually happy. I've managed to make my hair not washed every day, which took a while to train it, but I can't stretch to 3 days because my hair is so light and so it looks incredibly bad. So I just wanted to show you guys what I do for my day 2 hair. So if you also have fine oily hair, this will hopefully really help you. So the first product is the Powder Power Dry Shampoo for all hair types, 2-in-1 power shampoo and instant volumizer. This is by Giovanni, and it says that it's a shampoo and volumizer. It's perfect to give hair a boost anytime, anywhere, any day, any night. It's a convenient refresher for dull and lifeless hair. And then the next product is the Acure dry shampoo. This was my first vegan dry shampoo, and so I've gone through a whole bunch of tubs of this, I can tell you that much. And so it says it's easy to use, fast-acting dry shampoo that absorbs oil and removes grime without water, convenient and effective. It's got the leaping bunny on there, and they've also got this in a brunette. And then the final one is my most recent purchase. This is the Pacifica Invisible Powers Dry Shampoo, and it's your hair's time machine to save yesterday's style. Now, I don't style my hair, so there's not really a style to save except for I don't care. But this is obviously vegan and cruelty free, and it's for all hair types. And it just says to prime the pump, which is just lifting this and lifting the nozzle up before use. So that's all 3 of the products. So now we're gonna flash back in time so I can show you how to use them all. So this is one day after. Obviously because I washed my hair last night, I'm just trying to show you guys what it actually looks like. And it's better now, you can see my roots as well. So you can see like I'm starting to look a little bit greasy, but you can more see it on this side. Like over here. The way that I can always see it is underneath my hair as well. So you should be able to see some sebum has built up. So I always like to apply this the night before. Okay, I'm going to take off my ring because I do not want to get this junk in my ring. Or any of my rings actually. So by leaving it overnight, it just means that it's got a bit more of a chance to kind of like actually absorb the oil, so you don't really get so much of a white cast. So I like to just scrunch it all through my hair. See you in the morning. So it's the morning after, and let's just brush my hair to see how it's turned out. Ooh. Yep, that's still greasy. This is why I'm still wearing my pajama top. This is the point where I'm going to apply a bit more. The problem with this is it kind of clumping itself up and getting stuck in this tiny nozzle, because I'm going to have to use this without a nozzle. Okay, maybe if I do this bit first. a lot of of work for something that should be easy. Okay, now I've used basically all of what was left. But yeah, it's like, because it does kind of clump up in there and form into balls, even though I've kept this lid on the whole time, it gets stuck in the nozzle, so it's not an ideal packaging situation. Okay, so let's just brush this. I mean, it does a good job at adding a bit of volume to my very volume lacking hair. This is how we're looking now. I can see we're going to be quite greasy today. It's just, you know, like when you can feel it, you feel dirty. Okay, so this is how it's looking. It is now 6:20. What do you guys think? Let me just kind of bring stuff to the front. I'll show you before I brush it. Here's the back. Does it look a bit ratchet? Does it? So when I brush it, obviously I've got very fine hair, so I have to be careful when I brush it. So when brushed, this is how we're looking. So that's how it looks from the back. Do you see, I can feel a level of grease. Like, I can actually feel it. Like, and to be honest with you, my hair's been like, I've been feeling a bit uncomfortable. Like, I want to keep doing this and just scrunch and like to scratch it. This is how we're looking underneath as well, so you can see. So there is, so now she's playing with the kid. I'm sorry, ignore the movement. But as you can see, like, what are you doing? So you can see, especially even underneath, there is definite grease buildup. Luckily, it's not really a white cast. Like I said, you do really have to work this stuff in. It's just not the most comfortable thing for me to wear because I felt like I just want to scratch my head today. That's how I've kind of felt. I haven't felt clean. I haven't felt like it's absorbed the oil enough. I've just kind of felt icky. So yeah, that's this one, and I'll see you guys again in a couple of days when it's time for me to use stuff again. Maybe that one's going to be more successful. Okay, so it is really late. I've got a super shiny face, but I don't care. I just want to get to bed because it's Friday tomorrow. It's been a long week. So this time I'm going to be trying out Acure. I've currently got 2 empty bottles of this on the side, so this has been like kind of my go-to, and again, just going to be applying it. I much prefer the way that this comes out. It's a bit more like talcum powder at the top, which I really, really like. And I definitely find this one works better when you apply it at nighttime. But you can get like quite a white cast with this one, so if you've got quite dark hair, you can really see it. Okay, and better just tackle the back of my head. Okay, so that's how we're looking like before. Obviously, that's just going to mostly help to absorb any of the extra oil that is in my hair. It only smells like, it smells kind of fresh. I know they've got a brunette version of this as well. So yeah, I'll see you in the morning. The morning after, so you can see that there is some grease buildup going on here, and it's not ideal, so I'm just going to add some more of this. Now, you know how I've got the problem with underneath my hair. I mean, I could flip my hair upside down. I'm just gonna get changed, make sure that there's no, yeah, there's some dry shampoo on my top. This is why I still have my pajamas. So this is how we're looking now. I've gotten changed. All of the loose dust has now hopefully fallen, but luckily I've got some white stripes on my top, so maybe they'll, you know, like fizzle anything out. I'm just gonna try not to scratch my hair too much, because with this I can find that like there's like some powder that is still there. So, but we'll see how we go throughout the day. This is how we're looking right now. For my standards, this is pretty good for second day hair, especially when my roots are like this long right now. It is now officially 7 o'clock, so my dry shampoo has been on for 12 hours, and this is how we're looking. It's not too bad. I mean, like, all things considered, like, I can definitely see like some grease marks forming along here, and this is why I find it really useful to test on light hair, especially because my roots are showing through, so it kind of shows up that bit more so as I get further down. But it's held up pretty well throughout the day. It's definitely held up better than the Giovanni. Now, like I said, like, okay, so the thing is, like, if you do feel irritation or something, you can get like white powder on your nails, because obviously like this is a very it's white, as like the powder is just white and it's very fine. It's kind of like using talcum powder, but better than talcum powder. So yeah, if you do ever like scratch your head or something, you'll just need to clear off any of that powder. So it's not exactly the best thing, and that's another reason why I say you need to use this in the evening before you actually want to wear it. And then if you are going to put it through your hair, you really do need to work it through a lot, and I mean a lot. But it's definitely held up better than Giovanni, so I'm pretty happy with how this is. I tend to like to actually use Acure when I've got an updo, because obviously like my hair's not shifting around too much, and it works well like that because you don't get any potential powder fallout. So yep, that is today, and next time I'll show you my third option. So now we are doing the Pacifica Invisible Powers Dry Shampoo, and this is the funny nozzle thing that I was showing you guys about on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, by the way, all of my links and stuff is down below. So this is like formulated without aluminium and talc, and it glitters, okay? So there is something a bit funny about it, and like the application, I'll just show you what it looks like and I'll kind of just explain. So as you can see, like my hair is not looking too greasy right now, like a little bit down the side, but it's not really that bad. Okay, so this is what you have to do with this one. So I'm just gonna lift it up, and did you see that? So I'm gonna come in, so hopefully you can see. So it smells really sweet. So yeah, that's how it looks. Maybe you can see inside the little tube thing, like there is sand. It looks like sand. That's how it looks, and so you can. Do you see that? Okay, so some of it just dropped onto me. But see what I mean? It's such a funny applicator. Like, I've never come across something like this ever. It works well for blondes, obviously, but I don't know how well that colour would actually work for dark hair tones. But it's not like it's a really light looking blonde. I've been actually really enjoying this. Like, it's an unusual application to get used to. But so you can see what my hair is looking like now. Maybe you can actually see the glitter. That's the thing, like the glitter definitely stands out to me, and my hand is shimmering right now. So yeah, that's kind of what I mean. It's like, it's glittery. Like when you think of a dry shampoo, you don't think glitter is going to be in a dry shampoo because it's mattifying, right? Like that's... I have got changed by mistake, even though I was meant to be wearing my pajama top. So let's try and ignore that. It's the morning after, and you can see where I applied it. No signs of grease. The only signs of grease is where I didn't apply it, which is here. So we're just gonna attack that right now. And I also got that on my shoulder. Then that's really all I need. Like, it doesn't take very much. It definitely feels almost like a texturizing spray. It's absorbed all the oil, which is great. So it's 7:30 now, and I will see you guys when I get home from work to give you my final thoughts. Hey, so it is now 6:15 and I've got through the whole day, and do you see this? Like, that is so good for me, for my hair. That's remarkable. Like, genuinely, it's amazing. There's barely any grease. Even underneath, there's barely anything. I am so impressed. I'll show you the back too. So it hasn't felt itchy throughout the day. I haven't felt like I've had to like shift my hair around to try and make things more comfortable, like with the Giovanni one. Sometimes I do get that with the Acure. So I've been using this for about 3.5 weeks. I really love it, and I hated it on first use. So now you've seen all 3 of them in action. I've got to say I do have a favourite, especially after using them consecutively. So it's the Invisible Powers. I think you can tell from just watching it. The Invisible Powers dry shampoo, I find, makes my hair look so much fresher than the others. I don't get a white mist, and when I scratch my hair, I don't really get like that kind of fallout. And it doesn't give a greying effect because it is, I mean, you can still see on the lid here, it's kind of like a sand colour. So it works really, really well for my blonde hair. And I'm not entirely sure how well this would work for like black hair or incredibly dark hair, but I'd say if you're a brunette, you'd probably be safe with this as well. As you can see, I've got freshly done roots now because I just touched up my roots last night using my Tints of Nature, and the colour I use is 10XL Extra Light Blonde, in case you're wondering. So yeah, I find that this one, it smells really good, it lasts all day, I don't need to reapply it, and it's got a kind of a volumizing feel to it. It almost feels like, you know, like when you've got like beachy waves, and you've used like some sort of product in it. It does feel like product, but I find it has the most long lasting, it absorbs the stuff the best. The glitter doesn't show, which is great, and I just find it easier to use, surprisingly. It took me a while. it definitely took me a hot minute, as in like 4 tries using this to actually find a way that I liked to use it. So the nozzle is a very, very different thing. So you don't apply it to your hand first, you just apply it straight in your hair. And I do find that this has been the most effective, my favorite one. So if you are on the hunt for getting a dry shampoo and you've got oily hair, or you get like 2 or 3 day hair and you just want to have like a good refresh, I find that this one works really well. So the second runner up is the Acure dry shampoo, and I'd recommend using this the night before only, just because you get less of a fine white mist. And like I said, this one does also come in brunette, so if you've got dark hair, then you can always use this as well. If scents get to you, this will bother you a bit because it definitely is scented, I don't know how to call it, kind of like banana tropical, but not. It's got a very Pacifica smell about it. If you know Pacifica products, you'll know what I mean, but it smells really, really nice. But if you are sensitive to smells, you won't like this. Whereas if you are sensitive to smells and you don't mind a little bit of a potential grey cast, like I said, you just need to really work this into your roots the night before. Do not use this on the day of, and I find that this one works really, really well. Either one of these, you're good to go. This one is definitely my favourite. I hope that you lovelies enjoyed this video and found it useful. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I come up with new videos every fortnight, and leave a comment down below of any other products you'd like me to review, because that's kind of what I really want to do, is review products and give my honest, like, tried and tested opinion and kind of show you how they work, because I think it's really important that we've all got very good resources that we can use to make informed decisions, especially for those of you that are transitioning to vegan and cruelty-free makeup, hair stuff, everything like that. And everything I've used I've listed down below, and also my social media is on there as well, so please do follow me on there, especially on Instagram, because I'm on there basically daily and I've got a whole bunch of really yummy recipes to share with you. So see you guys later. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for spending the time with me and watching this video. Bye!